Hello.
I'm Caesar.
And I'm Nick.
You may know us as the Clueless Boys, a couple of funny dudes who play games once in a while. But today, we're bringing a serious message.
Recently, Sean P. Diddy Combs was arrested for multiple charges of assault, racketeering, and sex trafficking. Now, while the jokes about Diddy doing some diddling and getting diddled in prison are pretty funny, the circumstances surrounding them are not.
Diddy hurt a lot of people throughout the years, and we're here to help. If you or a loved one were assaulted, berated, or made to come at one of Diddy's freakout parties, then please call this toll-free number to receive free counseling and therapy. You may even be entitled to compensation.
Order within the next 25 minutes, and you'll receive this Diddy and the Diddler t-shirt free of charge. Please, join us in our fight to put Sean Combs in prison forever.
And start healing the wounds left by Diddy's dirty deeds. I wish I was black.
Yeah, you'd have a lot better quality of life.
I would. I'd have more rights.
Yeah.
I'd have a better food.
Yeah. You'd smash all the hot white poon you wanted.
Yeah. All the fat white poon.
Yep. That or thin. As we know from Jordan Peele's what was the first one he made?
The movies? Get Out?
Yeah, as we all know from Jordan Peele's Get Out, the people of African American descent just have general, better overall physical and mental features and faculties.
What do you mean by that?
They're just better in every way, shape, and form. They're as that one fat guy said. What did he say? Say black is in style. Something like that.
Which fat guy?
I don't know. Just the really fat guy.
Ralphie May?
No. In the movie Us, and Jordan Peele's Us. No, and fucking the other one, Get Out.
I never seen Get Out.
You didn't see Get Out? The first one that started it all?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I never seen Get Out. I never seen It. I've never seen Us. The only one I ever.
Well, it's Stephen King. That's not.
Oh, well, the only one I ever saw was Nope.
Nope is pretty good. I think that people are in. Well, I mean, they're all different like styles, like horror and shit. But people think, or I'm kind of in agreement that Nope is the most solid of them.
And honestly, even itself, I know it's a horror movie, but the fact that that there are so many moments in there that were just like you can hear no one breathe. Just the fact that it incorporated a lot of thriller aspects to it too. So I thought it was really good.
Yeah, directing, cinematography, acting, stage direction, all of it was all very, very well presented. I think it's the same guy who's in Get Out. I think it's the same main actor.
Yes,
I think it's him. Yeah.
I remember specifically because he wore a cowboy hat in one of the scenes.
Yeah. And he's also in that movie. That came out a while ago. Something in Slim and something.
Slim Jim?
No, but I hear he has one. No, it's actually quite large. No, it was like a movie. Him and some chick. They like going like the run or some shit. I don't know.
On the Run.
Something in Slim or
yeah. Something in Slim. It's like Shady and Slim or something like that.
You just thinking of Slim Shady?
Yeah. No, it's
Shady and Slim, an Eminem autobiography.
Yeah,
Damn.
Starring Eminem.
Yeah, he started Slim, then he got shady.
Well, that's how it always is.
That's
just look at P. Diddy.
Yep, just look at P. Diddy.
He's got a lot of shade on him.
Oh yeah, let's go from talking about them well-revered and respected the people in the black community to people who aren't as much.
Well, he was respected before.
I mean, for a bit. I mean, I don't know the whole deal with I'm not too knowledgeable about the history of like Death Row Records and the history of rap, but he's him and the other guy,
Suge Knight.
Yeah, him and Suge Knight. They're
great guys.
They were up to some things, doing some stuff.
They were doing a lot of stuff.
Who would have thought though that in the grand scheme of things, Suge Knight would have turned out to be the better guy? Sure, he maybe murdered one, two, a couple people maybe, some other beatings here and there, some other types of stuff, but
Yeah, but what's wrong with that? You've gotten some guys killed before.
I mean, it's all part of the rap game. When you're that deep in the game, sometimes lyrics and talk just ain't enough. You got to act on the words you're spitting and spit on the words that other people are acting on.
Well, you know what they say: blood's thicker than most What is it? Blood's thicker than water.
Blood's thicker than Hennessy.
Blood's thicker than Hennessy. Yeah. We all know they were drinking it. Blood,
but it mixed with Hennessy. It was a 50-50 cocktail.
It's like a Bloody Mary.
It's like a bloody Mary, but it's a bloody
Bloody Henny.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say a bloody Maurice. That's not really a.
Who's Maurice?
I don't know.
Your boyfriend?
I was just trying to think of a name. But yeah, P. Diddy. Who would have thought? Who'd have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it? After so many freakouts, who would have thought that anything would have been bad going on there?
Well, I mean, a few months ago when they found that recording of like him saying some shit. Somebody who I think one of the cameras at his place had recorded the audio of him talking to like I think what a celebrity that he invited over, and he's like, "You're gonna go in that room," like telling them, "You're gonna go in that room,"
Yep, yep,
and
yep.
that person went in that room and most likely got diddled.
Yep, and then so apparently he would have times where he would get the big crowd of people that were there at the freakouts and say, "Everybody eat," and
Eat out.
that's what happened. And also that video of him, I think like beating some chick in a hotel or something. That was that was also a few weeks ago or a month ago, so ago or something.
Yeah, but I beat up a girl in a motel the other day.
It's like the gang related murders we were talking about a minute ago. Sometimes you just gotta. It's things you gotta do when you're in that life.
When you're that deep, you can't get out easily. Just look at all the guys who get into like who go undercover to sneak into gangs.
Yeah,
When you're
exactly.
that deep, you can't get out.
Nope, and sometimes you get changed. You get morphed into the gang lifestyle. You start to realize, hey, they're not so different from us. Maybe they might even be better, more organized, more just even.
Well, more organized, definitely not all organizations.
No.
I think for sure the mafia and the cartel, they're probably pretty organized.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the other boys. You
Yeah,
know,
no,
like those Tokyo gangs. Who knows
Yeah.
how they hurt their.
We got this 2-bit family out in fucking New Jersey out here.
There's a family in New Jersey.
That's a Sopranos reference.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh, I've never seen The Sopranos.
so
I
good.
hear it's a good rom com.
It's yes, it is. It's a rom com. It's a drama. It's a crime show. It's everything. Sopranos is fucking hilarious. It is so funny. That's what a lot of people don't know about it going in. Even the actors, like because I watch Not Today Pal, which is on the Your Mom's House Network with Tom Segura, and it's Jamie Lynn Sigler and Rob Eiler who were the kids. They were
Timmy.
Anthony Jr. and Meadow. That's their names in the show, and they talk
Ooh.
about they. This is with a lot of actors too. They don't watch the things they're in. You know,
Well, that's reasonable.
exactly. Yeah, and since they're in so much for them, because they were like there for the whole time, they know basically the plot and shit. But like even Jamie, who played me out, she said, yeah, she didn't realize how funny the show was because she was only in the scenes she was in were ones that revolved around the Soprano family itself, like Tony and Carmela, just like the family dynamic, and that was always dramatic or had some like
Element.
some sort of like antagonist or like some sort of confrontation going on. There might have been like little funny moments, but it was like little quips here and there. You didn't get to see the hilarity and real comedy in like other scenes where it was like the actual mob guys, like fucking Paulie Walnuts and Chrissy D fucking walking around in the New Jersey Pine Barrens when it's fucking snowing and they're chasing after some fucking Czechoslovakian guy that they thought they killed, and he's like stalking them, but you never see him. And they're having to eat ketchup because they're starving. They got to eat ketchup packets that they found in this abandoned van. They rip up like the insulation and wrap themselves in it. It's so funny, but it's wrapped in the show. It's gritty mafia crime.
Gritty mafia crime.
It's kind of like Yakuza, where it's like on the
Italians.
Yeah, it's Yakuza, but for Italians. On the outside, it's this serious crime drama. But once you start getting in, you start seeing the grown men wearing diapers.
Are they actually wearing diapers, or are they just shitting their pants?
Yeah, I think there might be one or two pants shitting scenes in The Sopranos. I'm not entirely sure, but there has to be.
Oh, I've never shit my pants to the point where I have a log in my actual pants.
No, I just assume most times people shit their pants, it's more liquid.
It always is more.
Yeah, because if you're just sitting there like pushing out a log, you got plenty of you want to shit in your pants at that point. If you have time to push out a log, yeah, so something's not right there.
You're in like elementary school or in like first grade, and then the teacher's just doing whatever 4 + 7, and you just see one kid just just passing a hard log in his pants.
It's like his video, like this guy, and it's like his kid, like an airport or something, could stand there, and the dad's like, "You excited to go wherever?" And the kid's like, "Yeah." And then he's doing that, and dad's like, "Yo, are you shitting right now?" And the kid's like, "Yeah." It was. Are
you shitting right
now? That's what he said. Yeah, it's kids do and say the darndest things.
I did a weird thing one time when I was as a kid.
Yep, didn't we all?
Exactly. As a child, when I was in elementary school, I didn't wear boxers until I was in middle school. I wore tighty whities.
Oh, all right.
But I hated them because it always right up my ass. But my mom would always buy those, and so I couldn't really complain, because I didn't have my own money.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to wear her panties again. So it's just
not after what happened last time.
These tighty whities. Let me demonstrate. So sometimes when I'd be walking down places at school, I'd be like, "Oh man!" I like grab my hand deep in and like pull pull that shit down. Sometimes I would even go like this to like adjust it. And I remember one time I did that, and a group of girls were like in the distance, but I didn't see them. And I squat down to fix my underwear real quick, and then they just looked at me like, and then I'm just like walking away real fast after that, all
with
embarrassed,
your bowl cut,
with my bowl cut flopping in the wind and my titties bouncing. It's just, awful.
Not great. I don't think I ever had any embarrassing moments like that. I probably had some embarrassing moments, but nothing quite to that degree.
I've had too many embarrassing moments. It's awful.
I've had embarrassing moments that I wasn't embarrassed at the time, but looking back on it now, I'm embarrassed for myself. Just that I would have done things, just like the being edgy, middle schooler. I'm sure we all have that phase at one point or another. We all turn to a little edgelord for a specific time.
Oh my God!
I'd say at least 70% of people of Americans.
I'd say 80%.
And maybe Europeans.
Well, Europeans are a little smarter than us, so I'd say 65% of them.
Yeah, but they got some really hardcore like punk and like grunge and like metal like scenes over in Europe. So I'm sure they have some edgy phases too in their teens.
Yeah, they like freaking out too.
They had Jesus freaks. The Jesus freak moving over there. The Jesus freak moving over there.
It's like Courage for the Cowardly. The things I do for love.
Big giant hole in his tooth.
the big hole. His tiny feet that somehow hold up his fat, pudgy body, and his big head.
It's giant head.
Huge fucking head.
I saw an episode of that on recently, and it was the episode where God, that show is so scary and great. It was where he's like that like floating blue fetus. You know what I'm talking about? This is a picture of it. We've talked about it before, I know, because I remember looking at the picture and putting it in the podcast somewhere. It's like
blue fetus.
Yeah, it's like a weird like 3D like blue fetus, and it's like talks to him. If you look up,
let me see,
Courage the Cowardly Dog, blue fetus, it will be the very first thing that pops up.
Oh, gotta close my porn tab real quick.
Yeah, gotta close my
I forgot that I had this open. Is skinny dipping legal in California?
That's something you want to know?
That's something I want to know. Apparently, it's not, but I mean,
it's illegal.
Well, I mean, because in your own house, I'd imagine.
Yeah, in the privacy of your own home, or if you're on a nude beach, they have those sanctioned. But
right, but if you just did it willy nilly, then
that's just public nudity. That's skinny dipping. That's just being a nuisance to the general populace.
I just needed to know the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, that fucking weirdo.
Ew, yeah.
It's horrible.
Wasn't it just in like one scene though?
Yeah.
And it was just like,
no, it like said
around?
something. It might have been in like 2 scenes because it was only one episode, and it was in like you saw it like 2 or 3 times. It was in like a dream sequence, and it did like say something. But yeah, horrifying. That and the giant moon face, the giant shadowy eyed mouth, angry moon face.
I don't remember.
Look at that. Look at moon face.
Oh my God,
you'll see that scary asshole.
About to get fucking horrified.
God, so scary. So I think I also watched some episodes of SpongeBob recently. Some of the newer ones. They're getting yeah, that guy. That horrifying asshole. Scary as fuck. You only see his dark, shadowy eyes and his shadowy mouth. But SpongeBob was getting I think SpongeBob went through a phase for a while where it was kind of getting more kiddie and not as good. But now, recently, I think Tom Kenny is more on because he's still the voice of SpongeBob. He's more on the maybe writing side and shit because it's getting like the writing is funny and it's like not gory, but things look gross. Like the one episode where Squidward gets his toenail on the thing and scrape, and that terrible moment.
And it scrapes his nail off.
Yeah, and it goes, gets long, and it looks terrible. It's more shit like that where it's like gross or visceral things, and it's fun and it's interesting. It's not like real kiddie like there's like a Loud House and what is it, Clarence. Like
Clarence.
That's
who's that?
It's a Cartoon Network show, and it's like a newer one.
Oh, is that the kid with the big head?
Yeah, like
the square head.
No, it's like rounded.
Oh, and he has like the blonde hair.
Yeah,
and yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah,
I've never seen it, but I
haven't either. But the way it looks, it seems like more tame. They're not taking those type of risks, and I'm glad to see SpongeBob getting there and doing that.
Let's see. I'm curious. Since we're talking about cartoons, let's see what's the most watched cartoons in the U.S. I'm curious.
Well, it depends on like what kind of search you're doing, because like
of all time, how about that?
I think like Simpsons is most watched. It's been around since like not Sarah Silverman, not Sarah Silverman, but whatever that other bitch.
Here's the top 8. You were right. Simpsons is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
1989, 772 episodes.
Yeah, because it started just as a bit on whatever that bitch's show was. It was like a little
They had like but it was like in between that show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like at the end or something. It was like a little like 2 minute like bit,
And then they all looked all weird and deformed,
yeah,
the characters.
and then it became its own thing.
Second is Rick and Morty.
Of course, yeah. In cultural zeitgeist, Rick and Morty.
Third is South Park.
South Park is pretty controversial and just a very solid show all around. Makes sense.
I love South Park.
Remind me to bring up Rick and Morty again.
Rick and Morty, got it. Fourth is Family Guy.
Okay, now they're just like real big cultural, just like American, mainstay.
Fifth is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
High quality, great show. Yep, perfect,
fantastic.
Good. Yep. So far, all this is sounding correct to me.
Futurama.
Yep. All right, cool.
Great show.
Love Futurama. Futurama is, I think American Dad or Futurama are the two that and King of the Hill. Those are the top three of the adult animated cartoons because Futurama gets really funny and like niche sometimes. American Dad hits hard sometimes. It really goes out there. It's similar. It's like a South Park, and then King of the Hill is just great.
American Dad is 8.
Okay, yeah,
Seven is Archer.
Okay, yeah.
Archer's pretty good.
People like it. And it's on streaming now, so people get access to it easily.
And then I could go through everything else, but
it's
10? A long ass list. Well,
we'll
do
top
first 10. I said top 8, but let's do top 10. 8 is American Dad.
American Dad, yeah.
9 is BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
And then 10 is The Legend of Korra.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, apparently it's good, but I'm an OG.
Yeah, apparently it got better, and it's more. But I wasn't too interested after like the first season. I think that a lot of people dropped off too, and then apparently got better. But
it's like with anything, like when the Pokemon anime after X and Y series, when they changed their animation style, people were like, "What the fuck is?"
Yeah, it was like more smoother, and Ash had like bigger eyes, and it was like a little.
It was a little weird at first, but at the end of the Gen 7 anime, it was cleaned up more, and it still didn't look the same as it did before, but it was a lot cleaner than when it started. So
yeah, and you gotta realize, animators like coming and going and leaving, and new people coming in. Yet, of course, the art style is gonna change incrementally to match, especially with the new Pokemon and regions they add to match with the like type of locale, and region. It's gotta adapt. You gotta be fine with change. Some people just can't handle change.
They're picky.
They're very picky.
It's like when they go to a pizza restaurant and they ask, I want half cheese, half pepperoni, but the pepperoni needs to be on the left side. It cannot be on the right side.
I wonder.
Do you remember that fucking guy?
No, I never got that guy either. But it just seems funny to me because what if you do it and it's like, oh, it's on the wrong side. What if you just went?
That's literally what we would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's on the right side. Turn it around.
Yep.
And then he would open it all the time. This is when we worked at Little Caesars. Some fucking guy would order this. And then every time he'd get his order, he'd open the box. Left side, good to me. And then he'd close it and then just leave. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. At one point, here's what I would do one time. If I'm
spit in it?
I do it on the top. I do the top half. What are you going to do now?
Top half.
Yeah. What? Yeah. I do it on a fucking diagonal. I do it every way but the left side. And then when he says it's on the left, I would just turn it every time. No matter, I would just turn it and then be like, there you go.
I never thought about turning it in front of him. I wonder how that would.
Because you put it on the wrong side purposely just to see what he says. If he says it's on the wrong side, then just fucking the whole box just. And it's like, well, it's on the. Yeah. I wonder. That makes me wonder even more about that guy. Like, what kind of is he just like picking? He's just trying to be funny, or is he a piece of shit asshole that's just asserting his dominance and control over the working man, over the working class?
Maybe it's a little bit of both. Let's be honest.
Maybe it's a little bit of both. Because if it was the latter, then I would definitely do that every time. It's like, make sure it's on the left side. Fucking put you on left, some piece of shit.
I would garnish it with some pubes.
Oh yeah, just a little.
Yeah, pull some from my gout area. Just sprinkle it on.
An ingrown nail, just squeeze it out so you get the pus and the nail coming out.
Put it on with the pizza sauce.
Yeah, it's like
eat this fucker.
It's like that filthy Frank Human cake.
I don't want to remember. Then I threw up the first time you showed me that. That shit was disgusting.
Terrible.
No, vomit cake. What was it? Was it vomit cake?
The first one was vomit cake, then hair cake, then human cake.
Disgusting.
All are great. Young Max Mofo is great.
Good old Max Mofo.
I
haven't watched his Pokemon openings in a while.
Because he hasn't fucking made one.
He hasn't?
No.
Oh, man.
That's why. That's why you haven't watched him, because he hasn't made one. Or his Japan vlogs. Where are the Japan vlogs, Max?
He's busy with cold ones.
He's fucking barely. They do. It is quite a big operation. He has that and Grog, and they got a lot of shit, a lot of high production, high quality edits in there. We've talked about it before. Whenever I see their videos, I'm just like, God damn, this like how fucking.
They got a whole team now.
Yeah, and I know you do have to use like other programs like After Effects and other shit to make like 3D assets and specific like visual things that you would then cut out and put in Premiere. But it's like that's like so much. It's like fuck, figuring out how to do that. I'm sure it is doable, but
That's why they pay somebody else to do it.
exactly. That's what they got a lot of people doing it for like editing and people doing other shits to send to them and put in. And like I said in the latest video where they were trying alcohol from Through Time, they had one fucking this like one guy who was just like I don't even know what it was, but it was like yes, one specific like niche thing. It's like yeah, they're a pretty big company now. They need people to do this and to delegate and get this shit done.
They got to get that work done. That's how they make that bread.
Hell yeah. 2 new flavors of grog. Don't know what they are, but there's 2 new flavors.
Well, the original flavors they have are grape and orange, right?
Grape and peach.
Grape and peach.
Yeah.
We should buy it and try it.
I don't know if you can.
I think you can buy it on the website, can't you?
But I don't think they can ship it to the US. I think that was
really?
the thing when grog came out. I was looking on like the Cold One subreddit. People were complaining that they couldn't get it shipped, and there's maybe they can now. Maybe it's dead. Because of course it's a liquor, so of course there are limitations. You got to get licenses and ship. Maybe it can be shipped, or you can get it somehow now. But who knows?
I would hope so. I'd like to try it.
Yeah,
We get drunk on that grog.
Yeah, we do grog taste test. I think one of the new flavors is pear. Maybe that sounds familiar to me.
Pear.
But it might not be. I don't know. That does sound good though.
I'd eat that.
I fucking love
Or
pears.
I'd drink that.
Fuck yeah, I would. I'd drink that like a damn fine cup of coffee.
The only thing I hate about pears is if they're too hard. I like a squishy pear. Like when you bite into it, it falls apart.
Exactly. It can't be like an apple. Like no, you want
No.
you want a pear to be like soft, like not like the consistency of like pears out of the can, because those are also fantastic. You want it to be like a peach.
Canned pears?
Yeah.
You buy canned pears?
Yeah. All the time.
All the time?
All the time.
Wow. I didn't think my best friend was a fucking freak. I buy canned peaches, but I buy canned pear. What's wrong? You buy it with the skin on too, don't you, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you peel it off too. You probably floss it in between your teeth like some sicko.
Yep, it's got the stem in there and everything.
Oh, the stem? Oh,
Yep.
You eat the stem too?
Stem sinks right to the bottom, soaks up all that pear juice, and once that whole can's down, I plop it out around a plate. I see that fat, juicy stem right there. I lick it a little bit, then I sound myself with it.
You sound yourself with the
I
stem?
sound myself with it. Yeah, and then I put it in my ear so I can hear the sound it made.
Hello.
So sounds good to me.
Ew. Get some of the wax on there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, canned pears, delicious.
Canned pears. I've been thinking about I've been looking at a lot of I have a sweet tooth. I'll admit it. I have a bad problem when it comes to sweets. Like this morning I had a big fat glass of chocolate milk.
Fuck yeah.
I have the Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Of course.
I have a cup like just about this big, and I fill with chocolate syrup about right there.
Oh God.
And then I'm just like, all right, milk.
Oh, you do the syrup first, then the milk?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
What's weird with that?
I don't know. I've never done that.
Oh, because I like to play. So this is what I'm stupid. This is
Play with my food.
exactly because it's at the bottom, and then when I put the milk in, I get the spoon, and then I mix it, and then I use the spoon to knock it down from the sides, like I scrape it, like.
Mhm.
And then I get that good mix on there. Well, I'm just I need help. It's just it's just one of those things. But I only do that as a little sweet treat here and there.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm not gonna. Well, that's a lie. I don't know if I'll have it. Maybe I'll have more later. But that's a private matter.
Yeah,
It's,
that's
between me and my milk.
Yeah, it's between you and your milk god.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just I have a bad sweet tooth, and
All right.
lately, where I'm getting to this is important. I promise. They sell, like you said, canned pears, but they sell canned pie filling, like
Pie
cherry.
filling. Yeah, just like pie. Yeah.
So I was looking at that. I'm like, ooh, I can get some of that. Some puff pastry, and then put some of that pie filling and make a pie myself for like $5 at Dollar
Mhm.
Tree because they sell it there.
Yeah.
I don't know about the puff pastry, but you could get that. What is it? That not the Chef Boyardee puff pastry, but the fucking little white dude.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
Fat Pudge Boy. What is it?
Pudge.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Yeah, Pillsbury.
Because you could buy the can of the
like the dough.
So I'm
Roll
like,
it
ooh,
out,
roll it out, make a pie with that, put the filling in there.
Do one of those like laced tops on it, where
Oh,
you can still see the
make a butterfly.
Yeah.
I'll do a portrait of my Aunt Betty.
Make a swastika.
You could.
Yeah, you could.
No, we're not. I'm gonna do my filfa.
What?
My filfa. It's like a swastika, but the arms are shorter.
Oh, okay.
It's the sign that the Anglo-Saxons used back then to represent
okay.
themselves.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's not a swastika.
Yeah,
it's
not,
different.
The Nazis were like, I see that, but what if it were bigger? And they're like, Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, interesting factoids.
Yeah.
Man,
I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's FYLFLT. Filfi.
who
Yeah,
knows?
Filfi. That's it. My Filfi.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was curious.
Yeah.
I don't want to represent the Nazis, but
Yeah, no.
Anglo-Saxons, I think that's all right.
Sometimes you on a kick of just like seeing like, let me look up all like the different eye transformations in Naruto. Just see, there's the Sharingan, there's the frog mode. Sometimes you're in, let me see all the variations of the swastika. Let me see all the different variations, colorings, sizes, and meanings throughout history and locales.
There's a lot, apparently.
I bet there's
Shit ton.
There are quite a few across time. It's a strong symbol. It's got big, powerful arms.
All right. You know what I watched the other day?
What's that?
Since swastikas and Nazis came up.
Yep.
I saw Inglorious Bastards.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I think you talked about this like 2 weeks ago.
Did I?
I think so.
Oh, I don't remember.
Did you watch it again recently?
No.
Oh yeah, I think yeah.
I couldn't remember if I brought it up or not.
Great
It's a good movie.
Fucking
Fantastic
Quentin
film.
Tarantino. His alternate history films are fantastic.
Brad Pitt, sexy Brad Pitt.
Yep. Who's that other guy? The Bear Jew? It's
I don't remember his name.
It's that director. He's made Cabin in the Woods.
Ooh.
Eli Roth.
The Bear Jew. That baseball bat scene.
Yep. It's pretty great. And I want my Nazi scalps. So
I won't get them.
Quentin Tarantino is fantastic. Speaking of watching things, I mentioned wanted you to bring up Rick and Morty earlier.
Yes, Rick and Morty.
So have you seen any of the Rick and Morty anime?
There's an anime?
There's a Rick and Morty anime.
Oh boy, how is it?
Apparently, not well. I get all my opinions from secondhand sources, so these aren't my opinions. But apparently, it's not the greatest.
I'm not surprised. I mean, but what is it? Is it like based off the show, or is it just like is it like completely separate from the show, but the same characters in it?
So it's the same characters as Rick and Morty, obviously, but it's drawn different styles. It's drawn like an anime style. It's not comedic. Apparently, it's more serious, like an early 2000s, late 90s style anime.
Oh,
yeah.
This doesn't sound good.
No, and apparently it's not doing too well. And yeah, I'm tempted to. I don't know if I can find anywhere to watch it, but it doesn't seem like it's doing too well out there in the box office.
You know what I've been wanting to watch? I got to watch that Batman anime where he's like a samurai.
Ooh,
this came out a long time ago.
That sounds fucking cool.
I never checked it out.
Is it like Shogun or Edo area, or is it like modern, but he's just samurai Batman?
I don't know.
Oh fuck,
that's what I don't know.
That's part of the mystery. It's part of the mystique.
I would imagine it's probably maybe in that Edo period, but it's uncertain.
It'd be funny, samurai Batman walking around like 2005 fucking Gotham. That'd be hilarious.
You know what I did hear about the new Batman, though?
What's that?
Apparently, I've been hearing rumors that the villain in the Batman 2 might be Dr. Freeze.
Ooh, gonna bring Arnold Schwarzenegger back?
Probably not.
That'd be very funny.
That would be pretty funny. But we don't talk about that movie.
Yeah, no.
That was Batman Beyond. No, not Beyond, right?
I think so. No, I think it's Batman. It was Batman and Robin.
Yeah. But I wasn't... No, it was Batman Forever, I think. I think that's what it was. I can't remember.
No, Batman was... I mean, I know Robin... I know Batman was in it. I know Robin was in it.
That was the nipple suits.
I think so, yeah.
And that was George Clooney's Batman.
It wasn't... Not Keanu Reeves.
No.
Keaton's cop. No.
Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton, yeah. Not him. He was Batman for like one movie.
Yeah.
In like the one against fucking Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, one or two or some shit.
The Riddler.
The Diddler.
The Diddler. I'm pretty sure somebody's made that meme already.
Probably. Speaking of good things that are good, Twin Peaks.
Peaks
is good. Peak. It's fucking great. This case though, it's got all of it. It's got season 1, 2, and 3 in a 16 disc set.
God
it's got special
damn.
features and everything. But the case is kind of ass because
well, what's wrong with it? It seems like a nice case. It's upside down.
What? How's that?
Isn't it? Why are there trees in the sky?
Oh, yeah. Why are there trees in the sky? It's just weird. No, it's supposed to be weird. But yeah, it's one of those cases where you got to overlay discs on top of each other, which always sucks.
Also, they scratch.
No, they don't scratch, but it's just kind of hard to get them off. And it's not like like on a PS2 game case, you can kind of like push in the middle and then make the release. It doesn't have one of those. You got to kind of like you got to do the thing, you like bend it and like so it comes. I hate it. So I'm always like taking it off, and it's always fine, but. just hate it. And so I kind of figured a way to like layer them so I can get. It's one of those like double. It's got like the pages on it where it's got things. It's like double sided. So I was able to get like 3 per like side to make it somewhat fine. But
You know what you need? You need one of those old 2000s cases for the CDs. So you like flip through them.
I have one of those. But it's old, a little dirty, and I don't have enough for all the dicks. All the dicks in there.
Dicks.
Yeah, all the dicks. There's so many dicks in there. Don't have enough sleeves for all those dicks.
No, you don't have 2 sleeves.
No, I mean, there's so many dicks in Twin Peaks. So many dicks I couldn't even fit them all in one hand.
You're just a coward.
Yep, and I'm the coward.
Quitter.
Yep.
I could do it.
I bet you could.
16 in one, 4 in the other.
Big meaty hands, just like Joey Chestnut. I think that's out now. By the way, his hot dog eating contest with Kobayashi on Netflix. It might be out. I'm not sure.
How was it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't heard any news about it, but I saw ads for it. I don't know if they're still like announcing it or what, but it's coming or has come already.
Damn it! I've said it before and I'll say it again. I want to do food challenges, Nick. We should go do food challenges.
Yeah, we could find
go eat a fucking cinnamon roll or eat a pizza in 25 minutes or something.
If it was a pizza, I definitely, as long as it's not a deep dish or it's not like loaded, because if there's too much sauce and too much cheese, that becomes a problem. Like toppings are fine. If it's overloaded with any one thing in particular, it becomes a problem. Because it's just too much of that one thing. It's like ugh.
But that's what makes it hard too.
Well, that and it could also be like the size of it, like a regular like a Domino's size like pizza with like style toppings, but like 15 times the size. That'd be something I could potentially do because the slices itself isn't overwhelming. It's just the overall amount in size.
Oh yeah, because especially if it's like all bread, like if you like eat 3 sandwiches in like 15 minutes, but if it's like if that bread is thick, then that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, what I do with sandwiches sometimes is I
sit on them and make them flatter.
Exactly, or I'll get it and I'll like dig out some of the inside of it, so it's like a little divot, so it fits better on there, and there's less bread surrounding it,
And then you take the part that you took out, and then you rub it in between your balls, and then you feed it to the birds.
Exactly. And if I can't bring my birds to the competition, then you just gotta dip in water, soak them up into a giant lump, then condense it into a dense ball of dough and hope you can just swallow it in one go.
You got a big mouth.
Yep, I got a big throat, big gullet, big gaping maw of a booty hole to shoot it out like a cannonball.
You're gonna let it marinate there, and then once you hit the fuse, it just goes for it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna swallow some yeast, some yeast protein. It's gonna ferment in there for at least 16 to 17 weeks, and when that baby's ready to pop out, boy will it pop. Take about like a third of the lower lining of my colon with it, but it'll be worth it.
You're a real freak, aren't you?
Yep. This episode is sponsored by P. Diddy's Freakouts. Go to this website below so you can get Freak Out number 9 on DVD.
Number 9.
I'm sure he recorded his freakouts.
Oh, I bet he did.
I mean, he had full control over him. He was orchestrating the whole thing. So I'm sure there was a couple cameras. I'm sure he has security cameras within his private domicile. So they're freak out tapes somewhere.
He's got a box in his closet full of tapes. Like this is August 7th, 2011. I remember that one.
He's like Dennis Reynolds from Always Sunny with his wall of sex tapes with all of his sexual conquests.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not I would never record myself having sex except for that one time I did it, but that's besides the point.
No, that was just for you and the prosecutor.
Right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to build that relationship with him.
Yeah.
Show him me being vulnerable. That way he can connect to me and I can connect with him.
Yeah, it gets you the case more efficiently. I totally understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks is a great show. And now that I have this, I can let you borrow it at some point. So you can watch through the majesty that is Twin Peaks.
I can.
It's a pretty great fucking show.
But what's this one?
This is Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me, the movie prequel that you watch after the show.
Oh.
You watch seasons 1 and 2, then you watch the movie, then you watch season 3.
Seasons 1, 2, movie, and then 3.
Yeah, and this version also has...
but you haven't opened it.
I have not, because I'm going to open it when we get to it.
Oh, you're rewatching it right now?
Yeah, with my lady friend.
Your lady friend.
I'm showing her the majesty of Twin Peaks, and she's into it, which is great for me. Because I love it as well. So I can just show her this thing I'm interested in. And it's kind of a spooky show. We're in kind of the spooky season. It makes sense.
Halloween's 1 month away.
Right around the corner.
1 month and 2 weeks.
Speaking of which, there's a little bit of inside baseball. Should we maybe find like a spooky game to play? Like for the Halloween season, for the October year?
Ooh, we could play something.
I don't know if we have. Yeah.
We got some spooky stuff. We can find something.
We'll find something spooky, I'm sure, do like a couple, like a one-off or a couple episodes on, maybe something.
Yeah, some not now. We still got
Nah,
time,
yeah,
but
we'll see. We'll try to figure out something.
sprinkle a little magic in there.
Something spooky, yeah. But this is the director-approved Blu-ray Special Edition with a restored 4K digital transfer with 7.1 surround DTS HD master audio soundtrack, both supervised by director David Lynch. Alternate original 2.0 surround DTS HD master audio soundtracks. The missing pieces, which is what I really fucking wanted, which is 90 minutes of deleted and alternate takes from the film.
Wow.
90 whole minutes, an extra whole film length of extra shit, which is what I really want to see. An interview from 2014 by Lynch with actors Cheryl Lee, Ray Wise, and Grace Zabriskie, which I think is Laura Palmer, who's her, and then her mother and father in the show.
Mm-hmm.
New interviews with leading composer Angelo Badalamenti. My God, Angelo. Oof. So many. Oh my God, just all the music of Twin Peaks is so fucking good.
I remember you showed me like the first 3 episodes.
Did I?
Yeah, I remember watching the first 3 episodes, but then but this was a while ago. This is like maybe 2 years ago.
Had to have been a long time ago.
This is a while ago.
Yeah, but it is a fucking great show. Yeah, great, fantastic show, fantastic movie, and I haven't seen season 3, so
so you'll be ready for it.
So when we get to that, it'll be new for both of us.
And for those of you at home, you should check it out too.
Yeah, get this special edition. It's on
for $4.99. You can get both of these and a T-shirt.
27 payments of $14.99.95 can net you this. Seriously, the collection is pretty. It's, depending on how you get it, and if you get like a full collection, it can be super expensive. Like there's one, like a box set that's like both of these. Basically, it has everything in it. It's one of those boxes that has like art on it. And it's a cool box that raised the price, but it's like $200.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's like that collector's edition.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's worth it if you're a super fan, because you get the, not only all the content, but just like the cool box. Because, a cool box is a cool fucking box. You just like to look at it.
It's a cool box.
It's an all right box. But like the Xenoblade Chronicles special edition box that I got, it's just like a cool big red, and it's got the Monado on it. It's cool. Cool presentation is everything. It's a nice, it makes that extra bit of money worth it. Because, it's something you get to look and ogle at for a while.
Daddy Minato is here.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Minato.
Is that some new?
That's Naruto's dad.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say Daddy Monado was some new like a hot Mexican boy band group leader or something.
No, yeah, I was thinking about starting a new band. It's gonna be me and all my Mexican friends.
Yep.
This is gonna be the name. It's gonna be How We Hop the Border. That's the name of the band.
Right. Yeah.
How We Hop the Border.
Your first concept album can be about how you hop the border, and each song can be detailing a step on your journey and rise to international superstardom.
Yeah, it's the story. It's the American story you never saw coming because we started in Mexico.
It's the American story of a Mexican dream.
All right. Why don't we do a Mad Lib?
Why don't we do
Mad Lib? We've been doing Mad Libs a lot, so let's get through them.
There's something else I wanted to say, but I completely forgot. Talking about Twin Peaks. You got to. Oh yeah, box sets. Is there a box set you would buy?
Is there a box set I would ever buy?
Like one that's like that. It's like an artistic box with shit in it. It's like folk, anything like that.
I mean, yeah, I definitely would probably buy like a box set of like my favorite animes or shows that I would like if it came to it, but I never bought anything.
Or like any games or anything like that.
Games
like a limited edition or collector's edition.
Maybe if it had like some cool stuff in it, but for the most part, I just buy games and download them digitally. Exactly, yeah. Unless if it was like if it was like collector set, it had like a. Like if it was a pirate game, I'm just using an example, and it's like, oh, you get this chest. It's like a little wooden chest. You open it, the game's there. There's a medallion, like an eye patch. Like if it had like a lot of like little knickknacks and toys and whatnot, then I would get it. But if not, then maybe if it's something I really like, but it has to have some stuff in it that I find appealing.
Exactly. Well, when we think of that, is the Binding of Isaac card game. It's got a collector's box, and it comes in a box that looks like a chest from Binding of Isaac, like the gold lining on it. It's got like tons of cards, like the cards that have art done by famous creators, like Meat Canyon has a card in there. Originally, Chris Chan was gonna get contracted to draw some art for a card, but then stuff happened, and then what's the fuck?
He freaked out.
Yeah, he had his own little freak out. Or they had their own little freak out. And what's Ed McMillan? He was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But and I want to get that because it has those like alternate art, and it's apparently a fun game, like a fun card game, and it's Binding of Isaac, and that's something I like. So that would be
a good investment.
But that one's also like $200. But that's because it's like 200 plus cards, and it's all the cards, and then the ones that have the custom art, like YouTuber like famous artists art, those are just extras. So you would just replace those with the other decks. You take the pre-made ones out and you put those ones in, you know.
But how would you even play that game? What do you do with the Binding of Isaac game?
You like go through a dungeon, and it's like
Oh,
you like
okay.
play cards. Like I do this attack against this boss. You go through this room, like you get items and shit.
Oh,
You
that
get,
sounds fun.
You get bombs and keys and coins. It's basically just like it. Like the Slay the Spire card game is just like you're playing literally just Slay the Spire, but in physical form.
There's a card game
There
of it too?
is a physical Slay the Spire card game.
Oh man, we got to get that.
I think it has all 4 characters and like shit like literal cards from the game, and it's
that's cool.
very interesting. I think it's pretty complex.
Let me get $200 too.
Yeah, that's jeez. Maybe not. Maybe like close to for like the base game. It's probably maybe like 80. You know?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, I don't know if that has a collector's edition. Slay the Spire 2 coming soon. But before we can get to that, we got to do a Mad Lib. I think I'm writing this one.
Yes.
Ugh.
We still got
Quite a few.
at least 10. We're almost there. We got to get a new Mad Lib book soon once this one runs out. And it's got to be a theme too.
Yeah, so you got
Gotta
to
be
be
a
a themed
theme.
one. Ooh, perfect. All right. Misaligned alignments. I love alignments in D&D. You know, like that 3x3 alignment chart, like super good, neutral good, chaotic good, and then like neutral, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I love that shit. I love it's part of making a D&D character, which to me is the best part of D&D, making the character.
Which is why you got to play Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I gotta play a lot of shit. I gotta finish fucking
I
Metal Gear.
know.
I gotta finish Metal Gear 1. I gotta keep playing the Skyrim Survival. I'm fucking doing. It's great. Gotta play actual D&D. I gotta fucking buy one of those pre-made campaigns so we can play again.
They were fun. But then we need people to play with. That's
Exactly.
the problem.
We
We
have
need
you.
consistent people.
We have you, Raymond, my girlfriend, me, ask Marjorie. You know, we got peoples. We got options.
Yeah, there's options.
We got options.
Too many options.
Either way, misaligned alignment. Caesar, give me a number.
7.
7. Good number. Give me a plural noun.
Roses.
Roses. Give me an adjective.
Fruity.
Fruity. All right. Give me a plural noun.
Boxes.
Boxes. All right. Give me another adjective.
Grumpy.
Grumpy. Give me another plural noun.
Toilets.
Toilets. All right. Give me a noun.
Bedroom.
Bedroom. Give me an adjective.
Fluffy.
All right. Give me a verb.
Walking.
Give me an animal.
Ooh, saber-toothed tiger.
Ooh. Give me an adjective.
Windy. Does that count? No.
Windy. And yeah, I'll
Windy.
say windy. Give me a plural noun.
Bushes.
Bushes. Give me an occupation.
A realtor.
Realtor. Give me a
realtor.
plural noun.
Houses.
Houses. Oh yeah. Give me a noun.
Noun.
Yeah. Give me, give me an adjective.
Frilly.
Really. A lot of interesting adjective choices for this one. Got something to say, Caesar?
No.
You feeling particularly fruity or frilly or fluffy?
You know, when you wake up in the morning and then you look out to see your rose garden and then your mango trees, you know, just smelling that air, it makes you feel different.
Makes you feel fruity and fluffy. I understand. All
I'm
right,
not fucked up, I swear.
here we are. Misaligned alignments.
All right.
Every character walking on 7 legs in D&D has an alignment. Their alignment is made up of 2 roses, a morality, good, evil, or fruity, and their attitude towards the boxes of society, lawful, chaotic, or grumpy. Neutral toilets are the most flexible. They tend to play the devil's bedroom and not take sides. Damn, a toilet is the devil's bedroom. Yeah, a lot of people fucking in toilets. Makes sense.
I've never fucked in a toilet.
I haven't either, but I look forward to the day I get to.
I fucked in a bathtub before.
That's nice.
Yeah, now when the bathtub's too small.
Yeah, or getting your dick sucked while taking a shit.
I've never. Have you done that?
No,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I've heard stories. Some chicks are into that. You know, just real freaked out chicks.
Well, maybe it's the smell.
Maybe just the whole situation. That's why it's like the same. Probably it's like the same as piss and like other general shit fetishes. It's just like the taboo of it. That's just, I don't know if I could say hard or taking a shit. It's just a lot of stuff going on in your lower groin region at once.
But think about it. If you're passing a hard shit and then you come at the same time, that must feel pretty relieving.
Maybe the thing to come will help you push out the shit even further.
Yeah, because your G spot for the guy is in the ass, so when you shit out and you come, that probably makes the cum even better.
Maybe it's just fingering your butt, and then she's coming up, and it's,
she uncorks it.
Yeah, unclogs it. Yeah. I mean, crazy. Neutral toilets are the most flexible. They tend to play the devil's bedroom and not take sides.
Mm-hmm.
Characters with fluffy alignments will walk each other, while contrasting alignments will fight like saber-toothed tigers and dogs. If you have a lawful and windy paladin in with a group of chaotic bushes, you know that paladin will be an anxious realtor. Yeah. If that paladin's farting all the time with some chaotic bushes, they're going to ruin his property listings.
Yeah, and his clients aren't going to like that because they're trying to look for that 4-bedroom, 2-bath house.
Yeah, near the sea and close to downtown. It's hard to get, but this windy paladin can do it. Each background suggests certain houses, but at the end of the noun, a humanoid alignment is a moral choice, and they all have frilly will.
Frilly will.
A humanoid alignment is a moral choice. Humanoid alignment. Interesting.
That's a weird sentence.
Yeah, I guess that means like not fucking either end of the spectrum or somewhere in the middle, but Yeah. Each background suggests certain houses, but at the end of the noun, a humanoid alignment is a moral choice, and they all have frilly will. They all have frilly willies. All right, that was pretty solid.
It's okay.
Yeah. Next one we got for next time is unusual quests posted on the tavern door. All right. Yeah, it's like a list. There's 1, 2, 3. There's like 5 different ones. It's like you go down like the list of like quests. That's interesting.
See?
Nice. Yeah, each one of those little dots is a different quest.
Oh, that's
cool. Like the details about said quest. I like it. And then Caesar, we could always go through it again because that's what that handy back page is for on the top. It has the same list like fucking up here. These are all the same as this one. So if you ever don't want to erase it, you just do this instead, and you just read it.
So we could do it twice.
You can do it twice, but you just got to kind of look back and forth, and that makes it a little, a little difficult. But if you like number them or find a way, you can do it twice.
I found a way. I found a way.
If you open up your mind, it's gonna take some time to do a line. That's adult version. He's just doing a line.
You're done. No more.
All right, we're back. After a nice little heated debate, we've decided the Drake and Josh theme song is now off limits.
No more.
From the podcast. We're not allowed to sing that anymore. Not even bring it up starting now. So iCarly is a very, very, very Nickelodeon television show.
I don't remember the intro for that. I remember it's her singing.
3. I know somehow.
Oh, that's right. There it is.
That's like the middle
Once
of it.
You said that, I'm like, oh, it's back.
It took me a second. I had to think of like the intro. It's like 4.
And be
3,
so wonderful.
Jerry Trainer needs his own show. I think he had one for like one season or like a pilot or a couple episodes, but he needs his own starring role in the show.
But it's okay because he still works and he has his band.
Does he have a band?
He plays bass in his band.
He does really look like a guy who would play bass in a band. It's when you think he really does. It's like if I had to guess what he played, I would think probably bass.
It's because he has those big hands.
He's tall, got long arms, big hands. Yeah,
for those fat strings.
Yeah, it's certain types of people play certain types of instruments. You can really tell.
Yeah, you play kazoo.
Yeah. Not very well, but I'm learning.
You're learning.
I'm trying.
Just like what we're all doing here. We're learning together.
We're trying. We're doing our best. We're doing our hardest. Just like you.
For listening.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know. It's okay. I don't know where I'm going in general.
Oh, I know where we're going. So I know someone who really tried hard. That guy who tried to kill Trump again.
Oh my God! Apparently, from what I heard, he waited in that spot for like
12 hours. Yep, he was
waiting.
Posted up.
And here's the thing: 2 people have tried to kill him, and they both failed. Like, come on, guys! They got JFK pretty good, but you can't get that fucking orange.
Yeah, no, it's not a lot of book repositories hanging around anymore. Not a lot of empty libraries.
Man, not a lot of empty libraries. There's no influence for crazy people to go shoot presidents anymore.
Very true. But to be fair, the only reason the second I got as far as he did was because this was an unplanned golfing trip. on Trump's part. But I think at this point, the Secret Service assigned to him. Just figure anytime he's staying somewhere for an extended amount of time at one of his resorts, no less, assume he's going to golf. Just assume he's going to try to fit in around to golf somewhere and just
Because he's a big golfer.
pre-plan that. He's kind of a big piece of shit who just loves to spend his time golfing when he's should be gearing up for a presidential election. But
You mean the
It's neither here
election that
nor
he's
there.
going to win?
oh yeah, 100%. If oh god, jeez. I saw this charger here and I thought it was the mic transceiver. I'm like, wait, is that been plugged in the whole time? Oh god. But if it wasn't a sure thing before he got JD Vance as his vice president, it 100% is. Now that presidency is assured for God Emperor Trump.
I don't even know what's going to happen within the next few months, even a year, to be honest. We'll see what happens with this beautiful country of ours.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go somewhere.
We'll either get a first female president or
Or first felon president.
our first
First
felony.
president with a felony.
First president with a felony. But hey, he wasn't convicted, so it's fine.
I mean, I think he was of like a few things.
Oh yeah, but didn't he like drop the charges completely somehow? So he's
I
like
don't-
scot free.
I don't know. Well, he is free, but he got something. I don't know. He is immune from. I think that's what they decided. He's immune. He still has. I think he still is a convicted felon. I don't know, but it's still he's through some governmental fucking red tape means with his manipulation of the Supreme Court by
Bribing them.
by all the judges he put in there.
Yeah, all judges.
Yeah, most of them. I think it is most of them. Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
See what happens. The Republicans they're getting weirder and weirder as much as they hate to hear it, and they can't help but be weird. With with Trump mentioning the Haitians eating pets in that debate, which they knew was not real, but they're still perpetuating it. And then like I told you, JD Vance, who's on like a news station, said it's like he's like, if I have to make up stories to connect with the people or whatever, and the newscaster was like, did you just say you made up the story? You make up stories?
No.
And yeah, he had to be like, the point is,
The point is, I made up those stories,
Yeah.
but
it's just it's not looking great for him. Not looking great.
it's
And now
a little messy.
now RFK Jr. is getting brought into questioning for that whalehead he cut off and drove across state lines.
Oh, he is now.
Yeah, like 3 decades ago or whatever, or 2 decades or whatever it was.
Yeah, because apparently when it comes to like whale bones or anything that big, for you to even take them home, a biologist has to study them and analyze what species they are first and do some other test and record stuff. And then when they're all done with that, then you can possibly take them home. But if it's big mammal bones, you can't just take it with you home.
When it comes to desecrating animal carcasses by hand on a public beach and strapping it to the hood of your family vehicle and driving it over 5 hours across state lines, there's a couple little procedures you got to go through first. There's a couple little papers you got to sign, a couple little appointments you got to make. Oh.
But that's boring. That's a lot of work.
Why do that when you can just be fuck it? You're a Kennedy. You can do what you want. Did your uncle and father? Yeah, I think it was his uncle and father. Not die for you to be able to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah. Yeah, that's it. But he is ripped. Can't
And
deny.
that's what matters.
That's what matters. He is jacked to the gills.
He has gills.
It's if not now, he will soon. I'm sure.
He's a seaman.
I'm sure. Yeah, he's a seaman. We were all seamen at once. So now he's both regressing and progressing simultaneously into a new form of seaman.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's 2 transformations I can never do.
Yeah, the gills are gonna help him breathe and speak, so he'll no longer have that raspy voice. It's gonna take some of the pressure off of his damaged vocal cords and nerves.
I would do that.
Yeah.
If I became a smoker, instead of getting that hole in my throat, I'd get gills installed. I'd be like, give me some gills.
You don't want one of those machines? They're one of those. So I think you used one, or I don't know.
I've used one.
Maybe, I don't know.
Do you see a scar on my neck?
Well, no. One of those little, like machines that you just put on like your vocal cords and it makes you like speak out like in the robot voice.
Oh, I have a machine, yes, at home, but you have to connect that to a microphone and speak into the microphone.
Oh, okay.
And it has to be plugged into a speaker so it can come
maybe it
out.
was Sean or one of our other friends that had. Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, you
weird.
mean the tube that you put in your mouth and it like
not in your mouth. You just put it you put it on your throat, and that's what it's like the vibration.
What?
Yeah, it does. It's like the vibrations of your vocal cords, and it projects it in a robotic voice.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's weird.
That scared me.
Yep. And that's what those commercials are for. Like those,
Scaring people?
Yeah, like those Sarah McLachlan commercials with the sad animals are to make you feel bad for those animals in need and make you adopt one. Those smoker commercials are to make you feel bad about potentially smoking and get you to quit.
For 50 cents a day, you can save an animal's life.
For $20 every 2 days, you can prevent yourself from getting lung cancer by not smoking.
Cigarettes are expensive.
Very expensive nowadays.
Yeah, it's like $10 the pack.
Fuck, for a cheap pack, apparently. We get some good shit. Apparently, it's like $15, 15 to 20.
Yeah, that's why I smoke menthols.
Yeah, that's why I go buy American spirits on American land.
Yeah, $3.97.
Probably at like $10.
No, I think it's probably like $7.
Probably like around $10 because they get their own, like they tax differently and get the price differences. Yeah, that's what you want.
I smoke the blue box.
Ooh,
the American spirits, the blue box.
All right, what's different about that one? Is that like a?
I don't know. I just see the colors. I know there's blue and yellow, and I think there's pink.
What? I thought it was red. I thought American spirits were red.
No. Well, I think there might be a red one too.
Before they were spirits, they were, but no.
Yeah. It's our spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, but from what I remember, the box was red, but maybe not.
I taste the spirit of the buffalo.
Delicious. I've never... You smoke cigars. I don't get what the appeal is to it.
No, I've only... But that's like a once in a blue moon, I'll have a cigar.
Yeah, but it just doesn't sound, like, nice.
It's just the taste, because you don't inhale it. You just breathe it into your mouth and then breathe it out.
But it's like even the taste of it. It's like, why would you want to... Because it is, like, flavored, which, but, like, so it's like an underlying... and probably overwhelming taste of tobacco. So it's like, it just doesn't seem appealing.
Yeah, I understand that. But, it's just, there's something about it that makes it feel manly,
I bet 100% smoking a stogie like Arnold,
Yeah, you have it in your mouth with one end and then you're blowing out the smoke with the other.
Yeah, you chomp off the end of it. You don't use a cutter, you just chomp it off like a real man.
Yeah.
Like in the cartoon where the cigar, and it's like the jagged fucking end of it, Yeah. I love that video of Arnold. He's like an interview, and he's like, Arnold, what kind of cigars do you smoke? He's like, I only smoke stogies. He's like, your wife, she doesn't let you smoke in the house. Man, I don't give a shit. I smoke wherever the fuck I want. Her dad smokes stogies too. He's the one who got me into them. So, and he's just like fucking, he's not shitting on the guy filming, but he's kind of being like, hey, you can't fucking do this. I smoke stogies all in the house whenever I want with her. Even her dad does it. So it's like it's just him, like the biggest
him showing off.
It's just him with just showing off his biggest balls, and he's like wearing that sunglasses. I think like a slightly open like collared or button shirt. It's just Arnold being Arnold in his prime, in his like early 2000s Terminator 2/3 prime.
Governor Schwarzenegger moments.
I think that was later.
That was later?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Crazy.
I just remember when it happened.
Crazy. I don't remember when it happened, but it happened while I was alive. But that's crazy.
That man's lived an interesting life.
Yeah, I think I don't know how many other. There's probably been more, but the only like celebrities who've become now 3 celebrities who have become like important governmental figures are him, Reagan, because Reagan was an actor before he became a president,
right?
And now God Emperor Trump. I don't think there's ever I don't know. There probably haven't, like I said, but
Obama, he's done a commercial.
That was after he became president.
Yeah, that's
right.
True.
So I'm talking like major, like celebrity before having getting into some sort of governmental office or position. Fucking a lot smaller scale, but Sonny Bono, he was mayor of Palm Springs, so that's kind of
that's something.
That's something. Like I said, way smaller, but it's something there.
Hey man, you're mayor. That's a big responsibility.
Yeah, I thought about running for mayor before.
It's expensive though.
Is it? Yeah, that's the thing.
You gotta do promotions and ads.
Yeah, that's the shittiest part, but it would be fun.
It would be fun.
It'd be fun.
A lot of work, but it's possible.
If you would vote for me as mayor of your town or county, let us know in the comments below.
Please.
And let us know even more by liking this video if you want me to be mayor of your subscription box.
Why don't you subscribe? That way, every subscription we get is one vote for for Nick's presidential campaign.
Yeah, and I'll appoint Caesar as treasurer and secretary of state, even though, that's more of a presidential thing. But I'm sure you can get it.
I'm not good with money, but I'll do it.
Yeah, you'll learn on the job, like many of us do in many of our occupations. You'll learn on the job.
Yeah, learning. Yeah.
Just like we hope a lot of you learn to subscribe. Please do it. And leave a like. If you're enjoying this, if you got this far, if you like the content, let us know how much you did. Hit that little button. Make it sploosh off.
Please.
Makes you feel good. Makes the button feel good.
Oh, it really makes that button feel good, especially if you do it, undo it, and do it again.
Yep, to make sure you did it. Reload the page, just give it another like, and then do it again real quick to make sure the like is still there.
Sign into your mom's account, your dad's account, your brother's account, all of the accounts.
Like it on their accounts, then from their account, share it with you, then from your account, share it back with them. Now that's out of the way, why don't we get into some musical recommendations?
My music recommendation for the week is This Is Not the End by The Bravery.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. It's a classic 2000s rock band. You may have heard some of their music in some movies in that time. And it's just it's about a song about not giving up, even no matter the fate, the trials and turbulences you face. Also, there's electric guitar in it, so it's sick and edgy.
Electric guitar is a pretty sick instrument.
It is.
It's
electric.
It's electric. It's the sickest. It's the illest of them all. And I'm sure no one else in the music industry can contest that.
Amen. I'll
Amen.
drink to that.
Amen, brother. My music.
Straight vodka.
Oh yeah, just straight out of there, delicious.
No,
Oh,
it's
whoops.
just water. Because you said he didn't like the cover, so I turned it around. I'm like, all right,
Oh, it's
I
fine.
was surprising when you were. I didn't. I was like, when is he gonna notice? I did.
What's that blue flower on there? I can't think what that blue flower is. Maybe that's some shit in season 3. I don't know yet. That's probably what that is. My music recommendation is the entire Twin Peaks soundtrack by Angelo Badalamenti.
Ooh.
Specifically, I think it's Laura's theme, or like it's like theme of love, or it has love or something in the title. I don't know, but it's a song that Angelo Badalamenti and David Lynch composed together, because it was Badalamenti he was doing it on the piano, and while he was doing it, Lynch was like describing to him the way he wanted to feel and the way like it's not he was playing out like a scene in Angelo's head while he was playing to get the feel for it. And I think there's a video of it, or is Angelo's like describing what he said to him, and the music's playing in the background. You feel it while he's describing it. It's so real, because it's like it starts off like deep and low and scary, because he's like, I think when David Lynch was describing it, he was saying like describing it from the perspective of Laura Palmer, and it's like, all right, you're like walking through the forest, it's deep and dark, and the music was slow and like ominous and building, and it gets a little bit lighter. It's like, all right, you're walking through a forest, you're feeling something or whatever, and as he's just describing it, and then Angela's like doing it and like getting higher, and the note thing gets more like beautiful and like a revelatory, and then it's like, but it's still like a somber ending. He's like, all right, now this happens, and it's just a really good like dissection of Lynch himself as a creative director and just a creative person in general, to like be able to like direct like a song in that way. And then also Badalamenti himself for being able to take that direction and like so perfectly doing it to like match exactly what Lynch was thinking and make it fit so perfectly, and to create one of the most iconic songs ever created for Twin Peaks.
That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful description, Nick.
Yeah. Sometimes I got an English degree. I got to fucking use it sometimes. Christ.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5 years of my life wasted for a piece of paper. That's fine.
It's okay, because when your anthology comes out,
Oh God,
you'll be ready.
Never. Maybe, who knows?
You never know.
I'll see if I can find that interview with Angelo and see if I can send it to you, because it's really fucking interesting. It's only like a minute and a half, like 2 minutes, but it's fucking.
That's all I need.
That's all I need to bust, baby. And if I can find it, I'll link it in the description, so you can look at that and see it for yourself. It's quite a good one. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Time to get out. God damn it, this fucking door.